This is the JREN AdultPad J10 10-inch tablet. I'm going to tell you about the specs and features on this tablet, do some benchmarks, and show you the unboxing that's coming up on Thrifty AV. The folks at JREN sent over this J10 AdultPad 10-inch tablet for me to check out. And I gotta say, a lot of the features on here are things you would expect from something quite a bit more expensive. The display is 1080p and it is bright when it's on its brightest settings, but it's also efficient. So that gets the most out of the 6,000 milliamp hour built-in battery in this device. It has 3 gigabytes of efficient RAM and 32 gigabytes of storage. You can expand it by another 128 gigabytes by adding a microSD card. It connects to both 2.4G and 5G wireless, so you have choices on your Wi-Fi connections. It has Bluetooth 5. It supports GPS location, and it has a G sensor for games and apps that utilize that. It has a 13 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. I'll be checking those out in a little bit. It charges via USB-C, not microSD. I think that's a great feature. And it even has a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack for those of us who like to listen old school. Let's back up and check out the unboxing on this. JREN didn't spend a whole lot of money on fancy packaging. You get the brand name on the front and a little descriptive sticker on the side saying that it's a 10-inch tablet. It is wrapped in cellophane, so you know that it's new. Alright, opening the box, an activation card. I can register it online right now. Here is the tablet, and they did put it in this protective sleeve here. And then it looks like I have plastic to peel. This is a USB Type-C cable. This one is a 2000 milliamp power adapter and operating instructions. Let's go ahead and plug this in and get it charged up. I like the fact that it is USB Type-C. A lot of these tablets have micro USB. And the first boot is taking a little bit of time, but that's normal. All right, English, United States, that's what I want. Okay, it found several Wi-Fi networks. I'm going to go ahead and use the 5 gigahertz. And you can't see me type this in. And checking for updates, and I will allow it to do any updates that it finds. You have the option to copy apps and data from a different Android device, but I'm going to start fresh with this one. And I'm going to go ahead and sign into my Google account. Okay, after two-step verification, I'm going to agree to the terms and conditions. I'm going to set a screen lock pin. I'm not going to let you watch. I want to check out the cameras on the JREN. Both the front facing and rear facing. It's going to be a little harder for me to frame the shot with the rear facing, but I'm gonna try. Selfie time with the JREN. Not bad for a tablet camera considering the subject. With the front facing camera, I'm going to have an easier time of framing the shot. Next time I'll do a better job looking into the lens. There's also a video option, and you can use the video for Duo or for Zoom or whatever reason. I'm only going to do video with the front-facing camera because otherwise there's no way I'm going to be able to frame this right. I'm now recording myself using the JREN's front 5 megapixel camera and the built-in microphone. This is what it looks like, and this is what it sounds like. There are 2 benchmarks that I want to run on here. One of them is called Geekbench, and it tests a whole bunch of stuff. And they have a big database of how other Android devices performed as well. I'll provide a link to that in the description. And the other one I believe is called 3D Mark. Yeah, 3D Mark, and what I'm going to run on it is called Slingshot. Slingshot tests 3D graphics to see what kind of frame rates you're going to get. I'm going to run this benchmark on both the JREN tablet and this ON tablet that I got from Walmart. I'm going to let this do its thing, and we'll take a look at the performance on the benchmark with the JREN and with the ON tablets. Okay, and here is the Geekbench score. The single core score is 129. The multi-core score is 469. I don't know that much about the Geekbench scores, but I do know the higher the number, the better. There are a lot of scores here, and instead of just reading them off to you, I'm going to put all of these scores in the description so you can compare this to other tablets that are out there. And here is the multi-core performance. And those numbers are a lot higher on multi-core. Here are the Geekbench numbers for the ON tablet. Single core 117, multi-core 393. Okay, and these numbers on the individual tests are lower than what I was seeing on the JREN. Okay, I have installed and I'm about to run the Slingshot benchmark from 3D Mark on both the JREN tablet and my old 7-inch ON tablet. Comparing the frame rate on the JREN to the ON, the JREN is definitely doing better. The overall score was 573 on Slingshot. The JREN might not be the best tablet for extremely demanding 3D applications, but it's going to work fine with mid-tier games such as Fortnite, and here is me picking up some objects at the very beginning of Fortnite, not really knowing what I'm doing, but it looks good, it seems to be playing fine. So for most mid-tier games, the JREN AdultPad is going to work just fine. I want to thank the folks at JREN for sending over this tablet. This will be my go-to tablet now. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Thank you to my patrons for supporting this channel, and remember, stay thrifty, everyone.